Fear is an obstacle for some people, but it's an illusion to me. Failure always made me try harder next time. Michael Jordan. I'm so excited. First of all, welcome back to JR Sneaker Show. I am JR, and I'm excited for this release, right? This release has been a long time coming. Since 2013, I want to say it was when these came out. And I remember these. I didn't pick them up. I wanted to, just didn't do it. It wasn't because of fear. It's because I was broke. Here's the thing, though, right? This release right here is so important to me because oftentimes, a lot of people don't talk about fear. And I know I might be going deep here. So if you don't want to go deep, go ahead and scroll on, go to the next one. But, fear has been one of those things that has motivated me my entire life. It's always been a driving force, and it's always been something that's pushed me. So I get where Jordan comes from, right? I really do. Jordan said, limits are like fears and often just an illusion, right? Which is true, right? Your fears it's a real thing, right? But it's as real as you make it, right? It's like what you focus on, you find. You make this thing bigger than what it is, and that's what it is. It becomes this giant monster, right? So, Michael Jordan said, there was never any fear for me, no fear of failure. I missed a shot, so what? Right? But he took those shots. I know it was Wayne Gretzky who said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Oftentimes, I've looked to the Lord and to prayer. Jesus, Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Psalm 118:6. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Psalm 18:6. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23:4. Some of you might know this, but I was, and my heart goes out to all the people that lost their lives during COVID. I almost was one of them. And I was in the hospital for about a month in the ICU, and my family, found me in a room. I was isolating, or whatever they call it, quarantining, and non-coherent. I couldn't talk, couldn't make any sense of what I was saying. My oxygen levels were down past 10. I should have been dead, right? Took me to the hospital. My lungs had closed because I had COVID so bad. But the whole time I was there, it was scary. And there was the fear, but it was the fear that drove me, to want to pray harder, to want to cry out to God, to fight harder, to breathe, to walk around, and fear has been one of those things that I can remember that has always pushed me, harder to be greater. And I remember even as a kid, I remember one time I had a bunch of fear. I was a little kid, and I just remember trying to run and catch up, with my mom as she was leaving because I forgot something, and I was so scared. But I ran faster than I had ever ran to catch up with her car, and jumped through an apartment complex, and and it was crazy because I forgot something, and I was so like, oh no, like I need to catch her before she goes, and I was so fearful, but I did it, and I got there. She was like, "Where did you come from?" So I know that's just one story, but I just want to tell everybody, you know, I know this is a sneaker review, and I know I'm going pretty deep with the fear, but I just want to say, you know, fear is a liar. Fear is a liar. And, you know, there's a great song by Zach Williams, and I don't know if y'all have ever heard it, but check it out. It goes like, when he told you you're not good enough, when he told you you're not right, when he told you you're not strong enough to put up a good fight, when he told you you're not worthy, when he told you you're not loved, when he told you you're not beautiful, you'll never be enough. Fear is a liar. So that song right there got me through a real tough time during COVID. And, you know, my heart goes out to all the people, the loved ones that were lost. And I'm thankful for all the people that supported my family, supported me, helped me. Thank you to everyone. But let's get into these sneakers. I know we're getting pretty deep, so. But right here, so this is the box, and this is what they came in. And I took off all the markings so you can't see where I live. Yeah, it came with this pull tab right here. And like I said, this one right here, I am excited for because I've never owned this pair. And I will say that even looking at this colorway and everything, and we're gonna get into it, I really like this colorway. And I will say that I like it a lot better than more recent releases. I like it better than, I'm gonna say it, I like it better than the Alma Manir 4s that came out. I like it better than the Black Cats. I don't like it better than the OG colorways, but it's close because of I'm a huge fan of the Jordan splatter print. You can see I have this right here, this Flight, this old school Jordan tee on right there. It says Flight. But that splatter print right there. I'm a sucker for that splatter print. This is the Air Jordan 4 Retro Black, White, Anthracite Black. Am I saying that right? And you can see right here, it's got a bunch of print all over it. And it's got the Jordan right there, Jumpman with the Flight. And these are actually, I think these are still sitting, I could be wrong, on JD Sports or finishline.com. Last I looked, they still had like a pretty decent size run. So if you're watching this video, these I just got in the mail today. Today's Tuesday, and I hit on them Saturday, so it only took 4 days to get here. I did hit them on the sneakers app. It's where I got my pair. I was gonna go to Nice Kicks because Nice Kicks was doing a first come first serve, and they might even have some pairs. I haven't even honestly called down there to see what they got, but I got my pair. I'm not doing a double up on this as much as I love this pair. You know, I think for me this is probably one of the coolest Jordans this year. Like I said, I think they're better than the 4s. I think they're better than the Pine Green 4s. Personal opinion, just because I don't really rock with like white and green and stuff like that. Like I don't do that on my sneakers, you know. I'm more of a black and red, black and white, all black, all white, you know, black and gray. I'll even say this, those cement 4s that I reviewed a while back, super uncomfortable Jordan 4. Super uncomfortable, definitely a toe pincher. But I ain't rocking with those either. Like, those are cool, they're great looking, don't get me wrong, but I think these are better. I really do. I think this is one of the coolest sneakers that's coming out in a long time as far as Jordan goes. And I know we had the Alma Manir 3s and 4s and all that. But I mean, the 3s out of the Alma Manirs, I think the 3s were one of my favorite. The black ones, those were pretty dope. But oh man, these feel good. Even in hand, they feel good. Wow, the quality on these is nice. These are soft. Dang, am I tripping or what? Wow. Yeah, these are nice. All right. Okay. Wow. Awesome. Well, let me hit you with that. Shoo ya! Right here. Look at that. That's just a clean colorway. And then on the inside right there, you got the red. Bottoms are white. Right there with the Jumpman. On the heel tab, you got the Jumpman right there. And then you got that splatter print all over right there. It's so many different colors. You got the white on the bottom with the gray midsole. Man, that gray midsole right there, you know, just like the, you know, the red fours or whatever they call them, the black and red fours, right? Because those have a gray midsole, right? Kind of, yeah. It's a darker gray, but yeah. And then you got right there, and then you can see there's like a widow's peak right there. Really nice pair. This one came straight from Nike, straight from the source. And then even right there, you can see it kind of, is that fading to like gray to black right there? Yeah, it is. Wow. And then right there too, a little bit. Dang, look at that. And then the splatter print right there. Like I told you, I am super excited about this pair. Like, I think they knocked it out the park with this. And then look at that. They even protected this with this little sleeve right here. Woo! Look at that. Flight right there. That's how they say that you can tell if Jordan 4s are real, if this pops up quick. Boop. You have to know how quick, though. It has to be like a certain seconds. Or no, I'm just kidding. But look at that. And then you got these wings right here, these little flaps right here. And then what I really like about the sneaker is is how they did the black right here, the black on black. It just pops. It just really pops. This sneaker, to me, is and then right there you got the Air Jordan upside down right there with the white sock liner. Right there it says Air Jordan. Now I will say that back in 2013 when they came out with the original Fear 4s, they had the writing on the inside, you know, with all the fear statements and stuff like that. But these don't. These just have a Jumpman. So Jordan brand, come on, why y'all do us like that? Why didn't you give us the insoles with the same writing on the paper and all that? I've been curious too to see what all this writing on the paper says. I know, like, I made this video already pretty long, but I've been curious real quick just to see what all this writing is right here on this paper. Let's see if we can. It says become on one of them. It says scared. It says you're scared and you're scared. Become. Is that one of his quotes? Oh, I'm scared of what I won't become. You're scared of what I will become. Michael Jordan. Nice. That's awesome. Right? I'm scared. Right there, look. Oh, you can't really see it. I'm, right there, I'm scared. You can kind of see it if you do it backwards. Oh, never mind. But right here, I can see it. It says, I'm scared of what I won't become, and you're scared of what I could become. Wow. That's deep. Deep like the ocean. Yeah, I keep flowing, and you already know it. Man. But I'm going to hit you with that right sneaker right there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool materials. A little scratch right there, but hey, I don't mind it. I'm sure I can get that out, whatever that is. The material is really cool too. It's man, it reminds me of like what they were doing, like what I would want the Jordan 4 bread to be. Like, this material reminds me of, like, so back in the day when I used to go to the mall, like, I'm talking about like 1992, right? This is back in the day when I think when the Jordan 7s were out, the Bordeaux's, and I remember going to the mall and just doing this. You know, I was like, Ma, I gotta get these, and by the time she got them for me, that was awesome. Thank you, Ma. But by the time I got them, they were already all like all rubbed out, you know, like from my fingers and stuff. But hey, you know, that's a good pair right there. That 1992 Bordeaux 7, that was much more decent than what they gave us like in 2015 for the remakes and whatever, the retros. But those 1992 Bordeaux's, if this is what that feels like. This feels like a 1992 Bordeaux, right? That sounds fancy too, right? Like, here you go. This is a 1992. That was a good year. That was a good year for sneakers. I know I'm tripping, but man, they did these right. And I love how they did, like, they went from white to light gray to a darker shade of gray to a dark gray to a black. Oh man, right? That is awesome. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Did I say death? Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23:4. But yeah, these are cool. I really like how these came out. I really, really do. And these are going to get a lot of wear. This to me, man, is this sneaker of the year? Is this sneaker of the year? Can it be? I don't know. We got the 11s coming out next week. The 3s coming out next week. Man, yeah, there's no way. But these are definitely a contender. Definitely a contender that you want to remember. No surrender. You remember these Jordan 4 Fear. So have no fear. The Jordan 4 is here. The Jordan 4 Fear is here. So anyway, I know that was pretty deep for a sneaker review. Share our sneaker show. Everybody hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about it. Keep bringing that heat. And wow, look at that. Even the red on the inside. So this is like, to me, this is like perfect. It's got all the shades, and it's got the splatter print. It's got the red on the inside. What else could you ask for? Oh, I know what we could ask for the writing. The writing on the inside. So, hey, it is what it is. Have no fear. Jordan 4 is here. Everybody, God bless you. Hope you liked my review. Tell your friends about it. Have a great one. I'll see you next time.